Surprise, surprise, surprise. Surprise! We are back in the kitchen with the Miniverse Make It Mini Food Balls Series 2. I was lucky enough to score the box since I bought the 3 balls, and this one has the one I really wanted, ramen noodles. I know that the resin will not be in there, and the green stuff that's supposed to be in here is empty, but it looks like everything else from the ball is there. Let's check it out. Cool. On the sides, it has each item. This is on this side, and we have a different set on this side. And there's the ramen. I noticed when I was setting it aside, it did have the placemat printed on the box. So I'm going to take that off and use that. I cut out the picture, and it looks pretty cute. And here we have the package that was on the outside of the box. Of course, that's taped in, but it is empty. But we do have the lid, and we can always make something to put in it. Here is the resin, well, the resin container. And like I thought, empty, but that'll look good on a shelf. We have, deviled eggs and whatever this is supposed to be. Looks neat. This is kind of neat. Could always put them together to make a brown egg. You also have a package of the ramen noodles, and it is a full package. Cool. We also have the bowl with the spoon, and we have a set of chopsticks, and they are separate. That's cool. It says enjoy. The plastic is going in my plastic bin. It may come in handy someday. Let's open the first one. Sounds really full. That one's about the same. This one sounds a little different. I'm hoping for no doubles. Looks different. We, of course, have the instruction guides and the collector's guide. There's only, I guess you could say, 5 packets. This is definitely not what we had before. Let's open them up. Oh, there's a fork and your tongs and cap. Let's go ahead and open this up. Ah, it's a cake stand. A clear cake stand. Mine has a defect right there. That's all right. Hopefully you won't be able to see it, especially if I take the mat and cover it up. Let's see what this is. Glaze. Okay, it's not what I was thinking it was. Let's open this next. Ooh, chocolate chips. This is kind of heavy. Interesting. It's a bundt cake. Red velvet. I wonder how we can spice this up. I'm gonna do an experiment, and let's hope it comes out good. Let's take this out. This is a pretty solid piece of whatever it's made from. Oh, that's cute. It even has the M in the bottom of this. Now, what I want to do is we're going to cut a slice out of this. Where it is rubbery, I should be able to get in there, trying not to cut myself. Let's see. Did that go all the way through? Almost. All right, clean slice. Now I just have to do it one more time. This time I'm going to go at an angle. Just don't chop off my finger. All right, I think that did it. Yes, it did. Now, let's see if we can texture this a little bit. I have a sharp tool right here. I'm gonna keep doing this, see if I can make it work. I have the piece cut out. Looks pretty good. If I didn't want to keep it this way, I could always just slide it back in. It fits perfectly, and do it as normal. But I like the idea of having a slice. We're going to do something interesting. I'm going to see if I can put the resin on the top and then slice it again through the resin, just to see if it'll cut through. Let's try it. I have my glaze. Oh, and that's thick. I just want it on the top. A nozzle would have come in pretty handy at this point. Just saying. That is a lot. Where's a fork? I should have done this on the plastic surface. I'm going to move this very quickly over to that. That way I can put it in the oven. I don't want to have to worry about it sticking to the plate. Let's go ahead and cure this. I cannot hardly even tell where the slice was to begin with. The only thing I can think of is that I chopped one of the pieces off. So this right here should be where it is. Yep, there we are. Now, to slice the top. Be careful, you have been warned. I'm gonna do it from the bottom so I can see where my cuts were. This may not let me. Of course, my own hands may not let me either. Whoops, well, that was different. Was not expecting that, but okay. Let's see if I can go ahead and cut this. It's not completely set either. I'm going to try to cut this side as well and have it meet up in the middle. I managed to get that piece of icing out. Doesn't look the greatest. I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit more icing to this one so it will look better. I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit more to the top. This is where a nozzle would have come in handy. Oh, good grief. Maybe I should change the name of my channel to Messy Crafter. That would work. Try to get all this before it goes down into the center and totally destroys everything. And I'm going to add just a little bit more on top of the piece. I forgot to add the chocolate chips. Gotta add a couple to this. Now I want just a couple more. This time I'm going to place them very strategically. There, right there, and right there. Now, into the oven. Now, on this one, I have a couple of pieces that I cut off the edge that didn't look right. I'm going to take the fork that has some resin still on it, and then take these pieces and put them on there. So it looks like they're eating it. Great way to use extra pieces. All right, here is the cake. Looking pretty good, I might say. And then we have our slice. We even have some dollops if we want to put them somewhere else. I think it turned out pretty good. If I want, I think I can still put this piece in. Almost. I think my chocolate chip is in a way, but it still looks pretty yummy. If you liked what you saw, subscribe and watch this next. Toodaloo!